What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It is Monday before New Year's. Be well after New Year's when y'all see this video. But we got some really good sunshine going on outside, and it's supposed to be 80 degrees today, and I think it's already almost there. So, gonna get some of these beauties out in the sun that we worked on yesterday and get them out, and hopefully let that sun get them white. They're looking good, but they need a little bit of heat, a little bit of sun. This is what we worked on yesterday, and those out there. There is, I probably shouldn't show y'all this picture, and I'm not going to show you. I definitely won't show y'all the name on the tag, but there is an absolute giant mule deer over here. Y'all want to see it? Comment below. I don't know if I'm going to show y'all or not. I'm going to get the rest of these heads out here, and I'll decide if I'm going to show y'all that mule deer. It's biggest mule deer I've ever put my hands on, I think. But got to get some of these out in the sun. One there, one there. Got my beautiful wife behind the camera. So I don't know if I should show y'all this or not. Y'all want to see it? I don't know. I don't remember what state this was killed in, and it doesn't matter.
Yes, it's in Texas.
Should we say that?
It's in Texas. I didn't say where in Texas. I don't want people to know that they're deer this big in Texas. This is an absolute monster of a mule deer. Like, I can fit in between the horns. Don't get peroxide on you.
I don't know. Sure, that's true. Absolute giant. So the guy dropped this off to us, and he can't make up his mind if he wants to do a shoulder mount or a Euro mount.
Well, so, some of it is the cape was kind of messed up.
Yeah.
So he would have to buy a new one. Yeah.
But he also wants something where he wants to be able to take his hands and put it on the mule deer, which I don't blame him. If I were him, I would almost consider doing a replica of it and doing replica horns to be able to have it on the touch, and then do a shoulder mount to have it hang on the wall. But I just want to show y'all this. I wish I shot that, but
totally normal that this is missing.
Yep.
Totally normal.
It'll get fixed. It'll be put back on. Yep. Absolute giant. Y'all want to see how warm it is in Texas? I told y'all it's supposed to be up to 80 today. Reed was out shooting his bow and caught that. Isn't that crazy? It's just a little grass snake.
Too early for that mess.
Yep. Go let it go.
Okay.
So I'll show y'all some video here in a minute, but we went to, got Reed's bow. He got a new target bow for Christmas. We took it to a guy, drove past a lot farther than we could to some bow shops. We went to the guy that we know from archery tournaments and got his bow set up. And he's got a legit, ready to go target bow for this year. I'll show y'all some videos here in just a second, but
which really long time.
Yeah. What are you about to do?
Start working on a shoulder mount?
Finally. We're supposed to do that on the last video.
We were supposed to be done with it like 3 months ago, but like I told Tobin, it will not be physically possible during Euro season for me to do shoulder mounts. It's not possible. Like, because I have all the best intentions of the world, and then I end up working a 10-hour day doing Euros. So right now, we don't have anything going on for the next several hours, so I can at least get a jump start on it. I should be able to get it all done by this evening if I start now. I still got to prep the cape, so I don't know. We'll see.
All right. We got a customer pulling in?
No.
Oh.
If we do, they didn't call me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a neighbor. What are you doing?
I am prepping this cape. I'm putting getting it ready for ear liners. It's not fun. I'm not fast at it yet. It'd be real easy just to bond to the ears, but I don't want to do that. I feel like ear liners help just keep it that real, like...
There's an ear liner in that one.
Kind of keeps everything where it should. It's thin, like a deer's, ear naturally is. In Bondo, you you can do it, but I feel like more seasoned taxidermists are better at bondoing the ears, because you have to shape them, make sure they're thin all the way around, and have the right consistency. And I'm just not that, experienced yet. So I don't mind working with ear liners. It's just getting this stuff off is not fun. But
this is all that stuff is this stuff that she's talking about that was on this ear.
And there's probably an easier way, but for now I'm just taking my time.
It's a pretty ear.
It is a pretty ear.
I'll roll that just a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's not even glued in. But yeah, so all that will basically follow the line of the edge of the ear liner, and then you just kind of like, I'm gonna card it, and what that is you take I don't think I do. So you just take these two pieces, it's almost like screen, and then I'm gonna pin it on there, and it will pin it and keep it from when it's drying from curling over and things like that. Keep all the edges smooth and crisp. But that one may actually go out there. I don't know.
All right, y'all. Told y'all we went and got Reed set up. He got a competition bow for Christmas. If you don't know what a competition bow is, it's just the design of the bow is not for hunting. It's made to shoot accurately, and so it's just a different type of bow, different dimensions, a lot of different stuff. So he got one for Christmas and was itching to get it set up. So we went to Bear River Archery in Van Alstyne, which is about an hour from here. And Justin, who owns that place, is awesome, and he got Reed all set up. Paper tuned the bow, got him set up with some good arrows. Actually, Reed bought his own arrows because he from just working with taxidermy, he's had extra money, so he bought some arrows. Got a rest, D-loop, peep sight, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So we were there this morning for a couple hours while he got us all set up, and we just kind of BS with him for a while. So I'm going to show you all that now. All right, y'all. I will try. I've been saying a lot here lately. I'm going to put a link in the description about things, and I don't know what, like, when I edit the video, if I see that, I try to remember to do it, but I don't always do it. So if I forget and you guys are wanting that information, remind me in the comments of the video, and I'll put it in there. But I'm going to try to leave a link to maybe his YouTube channel and just business information and stuff. But if not, you can Google it and find it if you're interested. He was really busy this morning. He started on us a little early before it was time for him to open, and and then he had people coming in and out all day long. So he's got a little 3D archery range there next to his shop, and nice place.
It's a cool little place.
Yeah, very cool. So y'all check it out.
Patch these holes that are in here. I'm just gonna try to tack them. That one's pretty small. That's on them.
Maybe far enough back it doesn't matter.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Let me see, where's the brisket? It's gonna be the top. I don't even know where it's at. I bet you I could just push it together and pin it. There's one right, it's a pretty thin one right there, but.
So after that, what's the next step?
So first, I've got to thin out the eyes and the noses. It's just an added step to make sure everything lands softly. See how that's kind of thick? I'll just thin that out very softly with my knife, as soft as possible, and kind of thin around the lips. They're already pretty thin. The guy that I mentor under, he does it for his showpieces. He said it's not necessary usually for commercial, but it just helps everything kind of be softer when it lands, when I'm tucking everything. That's the...
It's a gland. Yeah, it's a gland.
And that will be tucked, so I'm not real worried about that one either. So I'm just going to get out. I have a little tool that you made me.
Skylar's been very interested in what you're doing. Come here.
Just put that on there. I don't want to get the eyelashes in there. I don't know. If I do too
Pretty
much,
thin.
I may, I don't know. May thin this part out. There's another call.
Hello.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Taxidermy?
Yep.
Hi, you guys do shoulder mount deer?
Yes, sir.
How much does that run?
$700 for a regular shoulder mount, $800 for a wall pedestal mount.
A wall pedestal. That's like they turned a certain way, like a 3/4 turn or something like that.
Yeah. You'll have some more skin or more area, kind of behind where it would be on a regular mount. So just a little more surface area. Yeah.
All right. And what's your turnaround on them normally?
We're telling everybody 12 to 14 months. We're hoping to get them back. We're shooting to get everybody's back before next deer season starts. That drops off this season. And we require 50% down when you drop off, and then the remainder, once you pick it up.
Okay. All right.
And if you decide you want to drop it off, just give us a holler. This time of year we're starting to slow down a little bit, so we're not always here. So just give us a shout or text or something before you head this way.
Where are you guys located at?
In Crum.
I'm coming up from Lake Dallas.
Okay.
Where would that be?
We're just west of Denton, about 10 minutes.
Off of 380?
Yes, sir. Not far off 380. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I can send you the address if you need it.
That's all right. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
The processor still has the deer head.
Gotcha.
I don't have it yet. Just when
Gotcha.
I get it back, I was
Okay.
going to do something with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Let us know.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
What do you do for European mounts?
We charge $130 for a European mount, and extra if you want a plaque. That's just for the head.
Yeah. I was like, how much for the plaque? $10 or something?
Well, no, we actually sell like real high quality, like hardwood plaques, and so they start out at about $45 and go up to over $100 depending on how fancy you want to get.
Shit.
Yeah, but they're the real deal. They're not something that somebody made in their garage. It's custom quality made stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
So I videoed that whole call. I don't know if y'all could, I was just had my camera facing the ground, but we've had some tire kickers today. And what were you gonna say, Boone?
Well, there's two types, right? So we had a phone call not 5 minutes before that. Guy asked about a shoulder mount, and I need to drop it by, and Tobin's like, okay, and then
here's the price.
Well, here's the price. The guy was like,
okay, whatever.
All right, well, I'll be there tomorrow. Like, whatever.
And he wasn't mad, but he's like, it wasn't a big deal. And then you have guys like that guy's like.
Well, I don't know. I don't even have the head back yet.
Yeah,
which
and
is
like,
fine. It's just
tell them a price for like all of our stuff, like for our Euro mounts, all of our plaques are high quality. We don't make we barely
We
make
don't make
enough.
any
Yeah,
money.
like we should probably charge more. We don't make enough for our time to mount the head on the plaque and order the plaque and sort the plaques out when they come in. We got a box of them over there. We got to sort them out. We got to order them. We got to mount the head on there. You know, when it looks like that when it's mounted on there, and it's just not.
it's that guy 2 euros.
Oh, okay. It's got a customer pulling on the road in the driveway. Anyway, it's funny. Some guys like we're the cheapest within miles of here, hours of here. They still don't like the price. So we interrupted the regularly scheduled programming to check in a couple Euro mounts. Husband and wife shot some deer down in the hill country, so got them checked in. Shanna's sewing a cape.
I don't need to, but I'm just going to for practice because I need the practice of sewing. This hole was like literally the size of like, I don't know. It was tiny. It was like really, really tiny.
Yeah.
But this is Tobin's cape that I'm doing for his deer, and I'm just trying to get practice. So I'm going slow, but I will tell you, I would rather lick a cactus than prep a cape.
That's harsh.
I'm not kidding you. Like this is not fun to me, but it leads to the fun stuff. So I'll suck it up, Buttercup. Hands. I feel like a toddler. Just gentle hands. Gentle hands. Some people say there's a lot of clay, and it is because I cut the form too small for the nose, and I'm just trying to build it back. So you're absolutely right. Building it up.
All right. Somebody on a video recently asked about like, I don't remember how they worded it, but they were basically asking like what our plans are for like next upgrades in future. So I figured the 2025 is just a few days away. After when you guys are watching this video, this will be after the first of the year. But
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! So goals for 2025.
Season or in general?
Both. They're both the.
So we took in 40 shoulder mounts this year. And
Yeah, well,
if everyone comes through that I've called this today, I should have, close to 45 or so.
Yeah.
My goal was 50 this year, and I think it's really good. If I do say so myself. I think next year a good goal would be 75 for me. For shoulder mounts.
We're gonna do so. Keep going.
No, I would love to have big aspirations and say I'd love to do ducks this year. Learn how to do ducks. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do that though. You may go further up.
So 100 or 75. I'm saying 100 shoulder mounts next year.
I mean that's fair enough.
All right, y'all. Been crazy today. Crazy, like the phone calls we've been getting. Season's about over, and it's been crazy. I got another. I was trying to go through our goals with y'all, and then we got another phone call. We're gonna say 75 to 100 shoulder mounts next year, and euros, including like out there. There's our customers and one of our wholesale customers, but I don't think we've done. I think for me, I think if we could do 600 next year total, I think I'll be happy with that.
I mean, I don't know why we couldn't. But, I mean, I think we're close to that
This year?
number this year, but we're lower on our end, but as wholesale, we've done close to that.
Because we did pick up another wholesale customer this year, and he's given us a couple hundred, I think, 150, 200, so... All right.
And then we've gotten, I think we're probably close to that. Which, I mean, there's no complaining there at all because there was a time we only did 100, you know? So 600 seems like a good number. And then 100 shoulder mounts. And then hopefully having, learning ducks at some point.
Yeah, at least trying a couple test runs on them. So another thing we got to figure out for next year, a big thing. Well, one thing is I was about to get out of order in my mind. So we have our little shop here. We have the shop over there that we started out in, basically, and then that shed right there. We got to add more room, I think. We're either going to have to just get by next year, one more year, and then really add some room, which may be what we're going to do, or I may end up just getting that thing hauled away or tear it down because it's not in great shape, and then maybe build something bigger there. Maybe get a container, something, I don't know. So
yeah, I think, we've made do. If we just did Euros, we would have plenty of room, but we don't have time. We don't have the space, for kind of the lulls in the season where I could be doing shoulder mounts and stuff like that. We don't have the space for that.
Yeah, there was times where this entire building was full of Euro mounts. This entire building was full of ones that hadn't been skinned yet or that were in buckets, and then that building was completely full of them as well, of ones in buckets and ones that were finished or in some process. And we would literally have 2 or 3 times that many that were done, and then that same amount in there. It was crazy. So I think we could probably limp by next year, but we're gonna have to be creative, and I don't know. But
we're gonna have a goal of 600.
And then, like I think I mentioned on another video, like out there, at some point we would ideally want to build a shop right there, like a 25 by 40 or 30 by 40, something like that.
Mine would be to attach a house to it.
Shannon wants a house attached to it, but I don't know. We'll see.
But I don't want, our mortgage payment is stupid. I mean, we put ourselves in a position where our mortgage payment is nothing, and I don't know if I want to up that. But
yeah.
Maybe goals of just fixing up the house more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, last goal for me, and then we're going to talk to Shannon about her goals. But so the YouTube thing is something I kind of started a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And Shannon's kind of stepped in and out of it. She's definitely made some pool videos that have done really good.
It's not my wheelhouse, really.
Yeah.
I've never found I don't know. It's just not been my thing.
And
I participate though.
And I don't do it I don't want to be famous. There's been a handful of times where people have recognized us out in public and stuff like that, and there's no part, I'm nice to them, but that's not what I'm doing this for. I kind of, way before we ever started doing YouTube, I would make videos of us going on vacation and edit them and put music to them, and I made hunting videos. I mean, I've probably got hunting videos that no longer exist that I made on, not VHS tapes, but those little other tapes that were that big.
Babe, you just aged yourself.
But it was just a way to document what we're doing. And then once I started doing the YouTube stuff and realized that you can make an income off of it, I kind of leaned into it a little bit more. And we struggled finding our place during COVID. We did homesteading videos and kind of got into that whole deal. But still did the taxidermy stuff and did a little bit of it. But now we're kind of found our lane, I feel like, and we're going to focus on what we've been showing y'all here lately. But
and honestly, it probably was the right season because we could not do taxidermy videos year-round last year because we didn't have stuff to do year-round. But now we have shoulder mounts we're doing, and
plenty of content.
Yeah, we have content that would make it.
Yeah. So for YouTube, my goal, we're about to hit 30,000 subscribers, which is a big deal for us. But I would like to get my crazy out there goal would be 100,000 subscribers on YouTube
This year?
Yeah, but I think that's probably crazy unless we had some videos that just went bananas or something. But I think I'm gonna say 50,000 subscribers.
I think that's
on
fair.
YouTube next year. So, and like I said, sorry, my hands are getting tired holding the camera. Like I said, we make a small income off of YouTube. It's really just extra spending money, play money. It's not like we're making crazy amount of money, but it is an additional income in conjunction with taxidermy. So continuing to grow that would just be nice. All right, Shannon's goals. I know you're not prepared for this, so you don't have to like give 100 of them, but just one or two.
No, I think a big goal for me is to work. Seriously, sounds corny, but like work on my self-esteem when it comes to like shoulder mounts.
That's a good one.
I'm entering a world where if you don't hunt, you don't really know too much about the world of hunting and the people and the guys. And they're very particular, rightfully so, of their mounts. And they've put it in my hands to preserve it. And it's kind of scary. I'm thankful, though, that Tobin and I have built a relationship with a couple taxidermists that are willing to kind of help us on this journey. That's nice. But I think it's just my self-esteem knowing that I belong in this industry, because I can talk myself out of it pretty quick.
I tell her all the time, like, we've earned where we're at. Like, nobody's like handed us this. So
well, for the European mounts.
Yeah. The spray bottle is out by the barbecue grill.
Okay.
You stole it from my barbecue grill, and then I stole it back.
Well, I need it here in a minute anyways to put the water on the cake. So for now, I'm just going to take... Uh-oh.
Gonna spill water everywhere.
It's just water. It'll dry.
All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. I know it feels like this has been a long video, but...
Well, just because you've been videoing all day.
Yeah. But if y'all want to see Shanna, we hope to get a lot of this done on the last video, but just things happen. But if y'all want to see more on the shoulder mount, tune into the next videos because she'll be working on it more probably tomorrow, and I'll get some more videos. Show y'all the next steps. So, all right, baby, anything to say to him?
No.
All right.
Don't say anything. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. People are watching this, and I will take constructive criticism, but don't be mean to me because I'll cry.
Don't be mean to her.
I will literally cry. Ask him. I will cry.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. See y'all again.
Bye.